by letting him know he's there, and moving up interestingly on the outside for the first time, showing any position, is Paul Tergat, the reigning world cross-country champion. And now it's beginning to move, now they're beginning to operate.
Well, there's a lot of planning going on out there, what to do next. They won't want to leave it too late. They want to apply pressure. Haile Gebrselassie and his teammate Hisu tucked in at 4th and 5th. Well, now the high jump, and it's Partika once again. His last attempt now. 2:37 the target. Oh, I don't think he's going to finish outside the medals. But his form earlier in the competition suggested it could even have been gold. Still, Troy Kemp in the Bahamas, the only man clear. No sign of any injection of pace. We've got just over 5.5 laps left. Kimani, and then this niggly match between Machuca and Gebrselassie in the 2nd and 3rd. Machuca moving up on the outside. Did take it on briefly from Kimani. Hisu and Scar together, the Moroccans 4 and 5, and Tergat, the world cross-country champion, still back in 6th place. We're looking ahead. I can see the lap marker showing 5 to go.
I think the happiest man in here right now will be Haile Gebrselassie, the world record holder. He's had a relatively easy ride with 5 laps to go now in the 10,000 meters. And really, they haven't run the race that they talked. They were telling us last night they were going to go at world record pace. They're way off world record pace, and they're just over a mile to go in this 10,000 meters, and nobody's done anything dramatic. Nobody's done anything outstanding. The field is just split down. Now Sotomayor on the high jump.
Last attempt.
And he's got it!
The champion has come through when it mattered. So, the world record holder stays in, but just by the skin of his teeth. Troy Kemp stays at the top of the leaderboard. This competition is going to go on. But Sotomayor, all his experience, all his guile, his technique required for that effort. He goes clear. Well, the athletes now.
Tergat had made a move in the 10,000 meters while we were gone to take over the lead and perhaps try and stretch out the field, but Gebrselassie and Ska were having none of it. Gebrselassie, ever since the front runner, the early front runner Todd Williams was run down and caught, has pretty much remained in 2nd place.
Yes, Joseph Machuca leading. Gebrselassie, a rare talent at 22 years of age. Great 5,000 meter runner, 4th in the World Cross Country Championships. Very, very fine finishing kick. He won a car in Stuttgart, a Mercedes car. It's only got 42 kilometers on it because he doesn't drive it.
Now we have another move by Tergat, and Tergat has again decided to go to the front, and Gebrselassie stays right with him, and you see Khaled Ska has moved up into 3rd place. He is staying right behind Gebrselassie. He's been stalking him throughout the entire race, feeling, I'm sure, that if he's going to win a medal, or if he's going to win this event, he had better stay behind the man who won the championship 2 years ago.
Tergat outkicked Gebrselassie in the World Cross Country Championship. I don't think he has the ability to outkick him on a track, however. Khaled Ska also devastating finish, and Salah Hisu, also from Morocco in 4th place, is quick. So it's going to be an interesting battle. They've got about 3 minutes or so left, that's all. 64.01 lap time, so they are speeding up. There's the 8,800 meter time. The battle is joined now. I think we have the leading 4, Tergat, Gebrselassie, Khaled Ska, and Salah Hisu, and Machuca has come back again. I thought they dropped him, but he's latching onto this leading 4 as if drawn by a magnet, but he must move up if he's going to be a threat.
Machuca running in 5th place. As Jeff said, it looked as though he may have been dropped a little earlier, but He's desperately attempting to maintain contact. Paul Turgat continuing to lead the defending champion, Gebrselassie, the 22-year-old from Ethiopia. He glances back to see where the two Moroccans, Hisu and Ska, are. Ska, in that same position, right behind him. Now Hisu is beginning to move up on Gebrselassie.
Paul Turgat at the mercy of these following runners. 9,200 meters gone. The lap time slowed a little bit. Turgat waiting for somebody to try to do some leading instead of him being prone to attack at the front. We've got to watch very carefully now. Salah Hisu moving forward. A testing time to see if Turgat will respond.
Here comes Machuca back into it. Machuca going wide as they come through the turn. It looked as though he was in difficulty, about a lap back, but he's moved up again.
Wherever the leaders go, Gebrselassie is soon able to follow. He got himself trapped momentarily there, but he's now in a position to strike. Ska immediately tries to follow him to be in a position to strike the moment he sees Gebrselassie move. And if I were coaching these men, I would suggest wait as late as you possibly can and then kick with immense speed and don't give anybody a chance to react. Gebrselassie in command now because he's behind Salah Hisu. And here we see a lap runner. Hope he doesn't get in the way of this leading group. There's 400 meters to go. Watch very carefully now as to who strikes and how decisive it is.
Hisu is leading the way. Gebrselassie is running in second place. Ska is running third. Gebrselassie has a tremendous finishing kick. Turgat is staying there with them. Ska trying to stay right in behind Gebrselassie. Which one will make the move first? Hisu leading the way down the back straight. Just over 200 meters remaining. Gebrselassie to his right, on his shoulder. Gebrselassie glances back, Hisu glances back. In the turn, there's Gebrselassie making his move. Turgat trying to move up. Scott trying to go after Gebrselassie. Gebrselassie is sprinting through the turn. 100 meters remaining. Gebrselassie with the tremendous finishing kick. And Ska got enough to try and overtake him. The battle for second and third. Ska and Turgat. No catching Gebrselassie. Gebrselassie races up to the finish line. And it's a new championship record for Gebrselassie. And the battle for second and third with Ska getting there ahead of Turgat. 27:12:95, a championship record for Haile Gebrselassie as he successfully defends his 10,000-meter championship. What a tremendous final 200 meters, 25:12 over the final 200.
Haile Gebrselassie wins again. Haile is a comet, only this one comes around every 2 years, and he has a chance if he chooses to double up in the 5,000 meters on Sunday. Well, our final event